seen now, obviously, you are training fighters since your sort of heroic recovery, if you like, and it's fantastic to see you making that progress. How are you finding that transition?
Hard. Yeah, it's hard. Last 2 or 3 weeks have been real hard. Like, just it's all of a sudden hit me. I can't fight again. And I'm only 26. I'm young. You know, I've started training. I still feel quite fit. You know, it's been hard, but taking the lads, like my brother, taking him, doing his corner and training him, and just working on things and helping Gary with the lads. You know, I'm still involved in a big way. But when I'm there, I'm watching the lads fight. It just makes me want to fight even more. You know, it doesn't actually help me. It makes things worse. You know, I always got told, like, when people say, "Oh, it's hard to get out of boxing," as soon as you do it, you know, you'll want to go back in. And I thought, nah, it won't be like that. But now I can't do it. It's horrible, mate. If I had £1 million, I'd pay that to just let me fight again and be back to how I was. That's how bad it is. I love training the lads in the gym. Being away from training camp, you know, just eating healthy, sparring with the boys. You know, it's just a good buzz, good atmosphere. You don't realise what you got until you can't do it again, and that's what I'm going for at the moment.
How do you sort of refocus that? You speak so well, no doubt. With your profile being very high, there's probably some more punditry work you could do. I know you're going into training fighters. Is that enough to refocus your energies?
Yeah, you know, I'm always quite a positive guy, you know, and I probably could fight again if I wanted to. I'd have to go to the medical and stuff, but I spoke to Gary, and I said, if I was fine to fight again, would you train me? He said, no, because I want to go through that with you again, and I respect that from Gary, and I look up to Gary, and he's done so much for me, so I wouldn't have anyone else in my corner, so if Gary wouldn't want to train me, I wouldn't want to come back. But like I said, I'm involved in a massive way, and yeah, punditry work and stuff like that, being involved in the game, you know, it's wicked, you know, so I just want to be involved in boxing, and I've been away every single weekend now since I got my licence, so yeah, it's wicked, and yeah, it's good to be with the boys, you know, I'm going to come down to the gym, training every twice a week maybe, you know, and just get stuck in and miss it.
Would there be a chance of you finding some young prospects yourself and developing that talent sort of from the ground up, if you like?
Yeah, I never wanted to, but you don't know what's going to happen around the corner. I'm opening up a gym back in Trowbridge with the amateur club. We've got some good lads down there as well, yes. Real good lads.
Blackwells.
Yes. So you never know. But I know quite a few people want to go pro, and they got real good pro style, and they're good. So you never know. Maybe.
Well, listen, it'd be fantastic to see that development from here on in. If there's anything we can do, just call us. You know what I mean? We're massive supporters of what you're doing in your journey. So I'm sure it's not the.
Me from the past, you know, you've always been there and supported me, so I appreciate it. And yeah, you probably will get a phone call, mate, sooner or later down the line.
No problem. We look forward to it, mate.
Nice side to you, James.
Thank you for your time, Nick. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.